Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to talk just briefly about what the two Johns talked about, which is the middle class squeeze that we've seen over the last 2 years under the the Biden presidency. Excuse me. We see over 13% inflation. We see mortgages up over 7% now. Any wage increases that we see across the country are totally wiped out by the increased cost of goods. When you see the cost of energy, even though it's slightly come down most recently, it's still many, many more times more expensive than it was before President Biden took over. But I guess the food one is the one that really gets me. So if you think about it in your own mind, everybody goes to the grocery store and you kind of approximate in your mind what you're going to spend, unless you're having a big party on Friday night or something like that. Whether you have a family of two, like we're down to now, or if you have a larger family with younger children where you would have obviously a bigger budget. But you kind of have in your mind what it's going to be. And every single week, it's always more. It creeps up $2, $3, $4, $5 more. Before you know it, it's double. And this is really putting the squeeze. Our inboxes are filled with people from all across the country, mine from West Virginia, of the mother of young children. She's up all night because she can't figure out, how am I going to pay for the food? How am I going to pay to heat the house? We have a guy who is paying more to heat his house than he is to pay his mortgage that he had pre-Biden. But he's also trying to help his neighbors pay their heating bills because it's skyrocketed so much. So every day Americans, every working American, everybody who buys food, puts gas in the tank, pays for a house, pays to heat their house, is feeling this squeeze. And the president better address it. He hasn't. He needs to address it. I hope, as John Thune said, he addresses it in his address next week.